Hey everyone, welcome back. I am here with another Amazon finds video. Now, the product that I'm showing you today has nothing to do with cars, at least, yeah. I really think it has absolutely nothing to do with cars, but I feel like this is it, by the way. It's like a, I don't even know what to call it. You'll see the name in the link below, but I would call this like a 20-in-1 hammer tool. It's like a lot of tools and gadgets into this small little product. But either way, as I was saying, even though it has nothing to do with cars, I feel like a lot of men would enjoy this, or maybe even like handy women. So again, since it has nothing to do with my car, can't do it here at my Shelby, but let's go somewhere else and then I'll show you everything that this has to offer. I don't literally mean 20-in-1. I was just being exaggerative, but a lot of tools in one. I already hear those comments. Doesn't have 20 things. Okay, so just a little exaggerative, but we're here at this pole because first I want to show you, it's not gonna actually work. The hammer part. Okay, so first of all, we have a screw here, not a nail, but you get the point. If this was a nail, and if this was smaller, there's a lot of factors here. If this was smaller, if this was also not such a hard surface, then you would be able to hammer this in. I haven't really, again, whenever I do these products, I'm checking them out the first time with you. So I don't know exactly, what size nail, if it's actually gonna work, but you get the point. It's a little hammer that it would work if, everything X, Y, and Z that I just said. And so on top of that, obviously with the hammer, it has a little nail remover. Again, if this was a nail, you can see right there that you would be able to just remove it. So again, nothing too special about that. That's a regular hammer. It's just like a little mini sized hammer. So now that we saw those two, oh yeah, let's move on to the rest, but let's do that somewhere else. So the next thing is that it has pliers. Now the best example that I can show you right now is what I'm about to show you here with my Can-Am with the Christmas lights. So it does have zip ties just to connect it all together. So we've all been there when we use zip ties and then sometimes we cut it off. We cut off the end too short and we're like, wow, I need to tighten this. How can I do that? Well, let's try the pliers for that. So this is pretty cool. It has a lock and unlock feature. So you would just press this and then remove it to the unlock and then it unlocks. So that's how you would use the pliers, and the same thing just to lock it back. So for now, let's unlock it. Let's see if my theory is right here, if these will work. Let me just move these Christmas lights. All right, so I grabbed the end. Oh yeah, look, it works. So it tightened it. So these pliers do work. They are a little small, but in a situation like this, it would work. So we can just lock it again, and then there you go. So hammer, oops, sorry, wrong way. Hammer, the nail remover, pliers, and it does have more features. Back at this pole because it has 4 more switchable tools. So it's here towards the back area. You probably can't see it, but let me show you. So now the first one, so this is pretty cool. You just pull it out with your nail and then it locks. So this is a saw. It's a flathead, and if you turn it around, it's a filer. So it's a lot of things in one. So now that we're at this pole, let me just try out this saw because I don't care if I damage this area here. I don't know how good this will work because it's a really small saw. I mean, it's doing something, but I don't know what you can expect from something this small. I mean, you saw it did do something. I mean, that's as good as it gets for it being a small saw. I'm pretty sure if I kept going, then it would go even further, but I'm not trying to damage it completely now. And again, it has a flathead here at the end. So there is a screw here that has, that I can use this flathead on. So let me just show you. I don't know if this is on here pretty tight, but let's see. So again, you just use a little tip. It is on there a little tight. And again, this isn't like the best leverage, but it is moving a little bit. Okay, I mean, it works, but it's not perfect. But again, what can you expect from a little tool? And the filer, I mean, I have nothing to file, but it is there in case you happen to need a file. So then it's locked, so the way you would unlock it and put it back is just by pressing down these two little sides and then putting it away, and you can take out the next one now. Now let's move on. By the way, we're in a different area here, the toolbox. Let's move on to the to the next tool. So the next one is, again, another pretty useful tool. So this is a Phillips screwdriver as well as a bottle opener. Now, I don't have a screw to use this screwdriver with, but it is pretty small, so I feel like this would probably be best maybe for IKEA small furniture. That's what this would come in handy for. And I mean, a bottle opener, if you just happen to have a bottle you need to open while you're working, then there you go. So we can just put it away, and then let's take out, let's see, this is, well, we have another, no, this, I already saw that. What am I doing? Let's take this one out. Put the saw back in. Okay, so the next one is a blade. We know exactly how a blade is used, but if anything, I have this package here. So let's just test it out because it is a little bit small, so I don't know if it's even gonna work. And it works. So again, pretty useful. It is small, but it'll get the job done, at least for small little things. And then again, the way you put it back, you just hold this in and then you put it away. So this is why I said that this is like a 20-in-1. Again, just exaggerating. It does have a lot of features. Once you look at this, you're like, okay, a little small mini hammer, but once you look further, it does have pretty useful tools. Again, it's not for anything major, but I guess it's just for small little things. You're like in a pinch, you're like, oh wait, I remember I have this, and you can use it. So I like it. I don't think, you know, I think there's obviously the tools like a real hammer, real pliers that would work better, but if you need just something small, practical with a lot in one, then this will do the trick. So again, I'll have the link to this and everything I've mentioned in all of my Amazon finds videos in the description down below. So that's it with this product, and I'll see you guys on the next one.